Welcome back to Mystery Man Bro Eats Food ASMR. Wrong way. There you go. Ooh. Danganronpa. Hey, I know that game. Ooh, Celeste is on here now. Right. Or no? 23/12/2020 and this is at 21. Hold on. How many coins? 0 coins. Alright, that settles it. Should have 8. Let's go. Easy. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
Hello, A and Apple. You were the first one to join this live stream. Congratulations.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered. I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. I can believe it. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. Okay. Figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. The ones who showed up a little late?
Yo.
Nice.
Sorry.
My makeup just would not cooperate this morning. I don't know what that means.
Hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty. A more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. Finally, ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Wow. Wowie.
My bad, my bad.
What's your problem?
Ugh, I really don't like it. I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blamed the Bermuda Triangle. Nice. They're the kind to move at their own pace. Very nice. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. But Sayaka's not there. Utsubaya Kuya.
What?
Oh. Yeah, that guy. Screw that guy.
Yo.
However,
Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. That speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. Alright, time to simp. She has to die. Like, come on. She's supposed to be safe. over the course of that one night. Oh. Oh no. Oh, she is. You gotta look in the bathroom. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. Pick that stuff back up, dude. She's dead. She's dead, dude. She's so dead. Looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. Dang, dude, your bed was so dirty, she used all the lint roller. This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. You keep saying that, but we got a lot to look into. The sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath. Importantly, where's the girl? She's in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom. Take a look. And she's dead. That'll do it. That I was screaming. Everything went black. Why is it pink?
Danganronpa.
You just passed out. Who has pink blood? The most, the most committed of e-girls. They get a blood transfusion to make it all pink. Those e-dubs. You were unconscious, dude. How they carry you back here? It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? She did. She did. I called it. I called it in the title. I called it in the title. I like how no one else cares. What I saw, it was real. That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. They don't care at all. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running.
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
Why?
Listen to us,
What?
man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? But Fred and Sayaka, she freaking dead, dude. I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone. None of us would want to be here right now either. Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember that terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
Here we go again.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now for the fun stuff.
A strawberry milk hoodie. Nice.
I know. Killed Sayaka. Don't say anything.
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun.
Okay.
Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. They wanted to. The one who did it could testify to that little fact.
Huh? I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. You two killed Sayaka. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone.
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Shut
Just
up.
hold on.
Hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough.
Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
It's You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're super
Come on
naive.
now.
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive.
Oh my goodness, that's super naive. In case for those of you that don't know. Oh,
No. The real thing has just begun.
the real thing.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. As I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
then perhaps...
Rule number 6. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate. I can't read the rest. If you were the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words,
It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
yahoo!
So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yeah, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Cool.
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Oh no.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well...
The punishment?
What?
Death. Yep.
What?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I didn't notice he had an armband. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well done.
Implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. a lay judge system, or you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. All of your lives are on the line. Okay. This is the last Susan Evil. This is the last aspect of the game that we haven't seen yet. So if this is good, this is a masterpiece. Of course, if you like this sort of game. I feel like you can't even say it's a game. It really is just a visual novel. A new rule has been added to the regulations.
Hey!
Hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
I don't want anything to do with it.
This? Stop it!
What? Oh, she's gonna get sussed. She's gonna get sussed.
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
I
Don't be so selfish.
it!
Stop it!
It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
Oh, I don't like the angle of the camera.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Is she dead?
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gunyear.
Oh my god! Jesus!
This wasn't supposed to... Why... me?
Right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. Just like that, she never moved again. 2 down! Oh,
No way!
what the? I don't. This can't be real.
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson, after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. Okay. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. Oh my god, this isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. Oh, so they're just flat out saying they're not coming back.
Why?
Oh,
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
You've been waiting to kill us this entire time. Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? I can't. He's confusing me. I'm Makuma. None of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in search for the blacking. So file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. Okay, alright.
More like Junko. Oh. Junko. Alright then. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing. So you can only do so much with the corpse. Yeah, out of everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. Oh! Oh! He knows. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. This is able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Comforting! My English! Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have choice. Oh my. My dude simped to Sayaka for this entire chapter. And she's just dead. So, before the stream over, 3 people are gonna be dead. So people are gonna die really fast now.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. It will lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
in other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. But you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. This is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
Especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Killing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess.
What other choices do we have? Am I letting someone kill me? That character's perfect. Hey. They're using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. They're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. Alright. That with that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright! First things first. Let's do this. Gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Eee! She really is dead. I don't know why you even bothered to check. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Hold on.
What?
Oh my gosh!
Let me out of here!
What's your problem?
Oh my gosh, that's true. He's been playing it off like it's a joke this whole time. It's just now. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Hey.
You can't just leave him there alone.
Stop talking.
If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
So then.
Nice.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
I hate it. I hate him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all for the simping in chat towards Fat Man, but I since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
Still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. I feel like it's gonna be someone totally off the wall. Like, what if it's her?
Huh? Don't fuck with me.
Huh.
what the heck?
We don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. This is true.
Oh.
I was looking through the Makoto file we received. I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Was anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. I've been waiting for this. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
To look in everyone's eyes, done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion of fear have returned. In other words, you think I did it.
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this, find out who killed Sayaka. So I feel like this happens after you talk to a certain number of people. And so, like, this is something that... Why is she cutting this off? If you get this wrong... Well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ah.
Yo. Hey,
right.
damn it.
Let me just say this right now. Whatever... thinking of destroying that evidence...
Fucking dead.
They better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their skull in myself.
So,
We're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway.
We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It
very
was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. I may as well at least check just to check. If I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. I'm not good with
Oh, yeah?
I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Right? It is pointless. Everyone had already left. Their parting looks at me and still been filled with suspicion. This is gonna be hard, isn't it? I mean, his biggest piece of evidence is that he was with her the most. Like, it wouldn't make sense at all.
Execution is execution. Execution.
Dislike stream.
Electric chair.
Over Fat Man? Wow.
Poison gas.
I can't believe this.
Torn apart like a paper
They actually
plane in
did
a
dislike stream.
hurricane.
Over Fat Man. I'm hurt. Next stream, we kill Fat Man, and we win the trial. Easy. .30 a.m. Stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Nice. I seriously don't want to die here. Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Yeah. Yeah, she hasn't said much. I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. That is very sad. Alright, that's basically it. So what if it's pronounced Junko? What does it matter? She said. This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. It was used in the attack somehow. Plus, it's been taken out of its sheath, but there's no blood on it. Some of the gold coating has come off the parts of the blade and the handle. Okay, so this should be a little easier. Can we take this? Huh. I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? No way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. How scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did you kill her? 2 rooms have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, that's useful. Maybe I misremember roller. I don't think it's relevant right now. There's a flipped over table. There's some scratches on the sheet. They must have been made with something sharp. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. Just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheet? The scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? So there must have been some kind of fight in my room.
Wait.
I heard something. Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. Something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, being an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your note. Very nice. We're gonna go right to left, all the guys, and then we're going to the bathroom. I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way,
I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
you son of a... Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother
You're
taught me.
fucking dead.
If I ever find that guy, I'm gonna pound his face and okay. Alright.
Yo.
I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of
Did
my
you
room.
lose a contact or something?
A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight
Listen.
and said, "Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? She glanced around my room one more time.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Hey,
I suspected there's something very unusual about your room.
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and didn't find one single strand of hair.
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. To mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? I should look around here first and check other spots of it. So I guess I'm missing something. The bed. The guy was just in the bed, like someone attacked it. Can I go in here? But I already did. There's been some kind of fight in my room.
Well,
The drawer.
Yo.
Window?
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building freaking furniture, right? You haven't used yours either, then.
What?
Not just me,
What?
nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
I don't know if the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, so that must have been the last thing. Now I can go in here. Okay. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now, forcing myself to push my panic down. I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears, but I can't hesitate now. Why? Why does she have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up, supported me. She does have some numbers behind her. And blood with the numbers 11037. Isn't that like hello? No, that's far. Water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but it wasn't the time. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Oh, because she touched the sword. Yeah, it's rough. Okay, it's just gonna summarize it. What? Are you getting me? That was nowhere near her.
It would seem... So... Hey.
Ellery Queen.
Whew.
I won't Google that.
By the way, you son of a... You fucking... Yo.
Wrong one.
It would seem...
Really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life
Right.
itself. You often talk like an inspiring poet. The numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what they could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers make me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. And she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
Well...
So that's how she broke her
Makoto.
wrist. So maybe she is actually human.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Oh, I mean how it gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
That's right.
Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Just like you said into the bathroom door. The doorknob. It's about to fall off.
It would seem...
A screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
So...
We were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Well, the ghost bathrooms can lock, right? Stuck with a sudden realization, she shot a question
Just a
at me.
second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. Saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of
I
this.
see.
Then that clears that up. I'm so
Goodbye.
lost. And she's gone. She suddenly turned and left the room. I don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. I should look around somewhere else. To the trash room! Oh, we get to see her DVD? Oh, that sucks. Maybe we could look at Funko Pop's room, or whatever her name is. Oh. Oh, I guess we... Someone switched? What? It's in here. Oh. Alright, there's nothing else in the room. Let's see what's some fuck up room. Yeah, here she is. Well, okay then.
Seems like...
The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What was Miss Maizana doing in your room?
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? You're all wrong. We switched rooms last night. And if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? No, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? She's dead because of me? Well, all we consider right now is that it's a possibility. It's probably him. God, it could be any of them. They're all kind of jerks. Isn't the trash room over here? Hold on. Yeah.
Monokuma appears!
Whoa!
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further! No, you can't go any further! No, you can't go any further!
So he really is a robo. Shining holidays. Wait, hold on. So my suspicion is that the murder weapon was taken from the kitchen, because where else are you gonna get it? See? And she was hanging out here. better talk. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
totally.
That was kind of strange, and I'm just suddenly disappearing like that. It wasn't missing from
That's
the beginning.
right.
So I didn't even notice one of them had disappeared.
Well,
And all the knives were still there, but when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. We were drinking your tea in the dining hall. Right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. I should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Did you really kill Sayaka? I would never. Do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
We're supposed to be friends, right? But you still? Two people becoming good friends, no one killing them. It's a classic drama setup. You consider everything together. I honestly have no idea. Whatever. I don't know what Jen is trying to say right now. Okay. Alright. I'm playing one-handed right now.
Listen to me! That's wrong!
Hifumi was also there when we had a conversation. He volunteered right away.
Count on it! Got it!
Interesting. Why is there a star? Hello, gaming guy. After this stream, I'll be getting on the craft. BT dub. There's something inside. By the way, gaming, Funko Pop and this girl are dead. Looks like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. So yeah, okay. She was there, along with the friend she had said been so important to her. She's positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then, that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
which was now in ruins, but what I had noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight for Sayaka. There's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Oh, wow. So the videos are actually different. They're not like the same. The super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. You trying to say he was even able to get to them? That really did happen? Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. I thought the narrative was that she left, which meant they couldn't keep up. Funko Pop what? Funko Pop, This is Funko Pop. Okay. She's done. She got stabbed by like 20 spears. That's awesome. Yeah. Just spamming me win in the chat. Very nice.
Huh?
Screw you too. Okay. I really need to eat before I do this stuff. She's in this one, right? She's gonna be absolutely pointless to talk to. Can you tell me anything about cleaning duty?
What's your problem?
Aka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that. I already talked to him. Apparently, Big Boy has it. Or Sandbox. Oh, you're talking about the character Funko Pop. I see. That's B. Why do you ask? It just so happens that Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. But someone on cleaning duty at school would be flooded with trash in no time. Okay. Haven't had a chance to get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. To do that, I gave him the key for the trash room gate. We're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
You need a key to get in the trash room. The only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? It does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
We'll graduate unless they're discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Hey, listen! Hey, you bastard!
Oh,
There's something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
I know why
Is
you
it
did it.
like-
You want to dig through all the girls' trash.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
You know what I mean.
Maybe you'll get tired of 2D.
Completely unforgivable!
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Just showered love and affection on 2D.
Give me a break.
There's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them. From picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
Wait, where's the harm in it? On another topic, Afumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. Nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Why? Why did he? He is thirsty. I don't know why though. I'm kind of disgusted. Chat's into it though. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. He said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Mr. Naegi, without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. The actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Maybe a parallel world? Let's just hurry up and keep looking. Alright, what's this thing? Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. And that's a thing right there. It's about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this?
You know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. It's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. It'll show you a glimpse of the future, just like that Mina girl was on that quest to find that one guy. Who does this belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. That's a wrist. It's got blood on it. Looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. Carved a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the collar, which means all that's left is some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, it's not Batman because I don't think his wrists are fitting in that.
Yes, indeed.
You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be unclean, but you need to make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down
Was
there.
it a
Perhaps
fairy?
it was the work of the killer. Do you realize what you just said? Oh, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
I feel as if...
I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. Well, how is that possible? This whole thing is quite strange. I wish your last incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes were
Completely
what I mean.
unforgivable.
Well, you'll be confessing soon. Why me?
I'm sure of it.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. So I'm guessing that's it. That's a huge trash can. Or we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn. I got coin. Very nice. Being a gurk is hard. Ooh. What? And they just keep going with it. They just keep saying gurk. This is why being a gurk sucks. Oh, because of the thirsty lads. I mean, I can't say I can relate because I am not a gurk, but I understand and I'm very sorry. This is why gamer girls are becoming extinct. Man, now what? Oh, the gym, that's right. He wants to go to the gym. I went to the dining room. Whoops. I don't know, maybe there's some dialogue. No, okay, I already read this. I don't get it. Like, even she points it out. They were practically about to get engaged. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
It just so happens. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget, Beam. Okay. Okay. If you've ever been in a game with a girl and some other guy or young guy, they also say, "Are you a gamer girl?" All the time. I mean, just the phrase itself is prejudice, right? So does he want to look in here? Hello. Hello, Funko. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. This is what he wanted to look at, right? Maybe I need to ask these guys. What are you doing here? Does this look familiar? Oh, I took it? That's my crystal ball, but it's all smashed.
What the heck?
The guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable.
What?
What? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt this belonged to you? That's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have came by and snatched it. In the laundry room. But how much did you pay for that thing? Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, not the ding-dong bing-bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
When the trial is over, stream ends.
Yo! Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Oh god. I actually have no idea.
Is everyone please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Your hoodie's so big you use it for a blanket? Aw.
You know what I mean.
What do you say? You find anything that might actually prove you're innocent? Yes, actually.
What the heck?
I'm sorry.
Oh, lame.
Got it!
Fioko's gonna come in here and just like she's gonna get carried.
Impossible. You know?
Oh boy.
What? What? Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
Said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. She's not gonna go for the carry? Oh! Oh.
Oh,
Is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Well now.
Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Deadly brittle. Deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. That is so anime. Just looking chat. And I see ka-chow. Do you want to save the dada? Yeah. Court preparation, pretrial pep. Huh. Oh. Melodious voice. Dude, that sucks. Alright, what's this? Set skills. What am I about to play? You're shooting people with truth oh my gosh. Okay, here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they
God.
died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Whoa!
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
Prediction. We're gonna get an extra student halfway through the game. Would you like to hear more? During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each statement. Know that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Oh god. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Triangle.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh.
No, it's wrong! Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
She's a tech and
The
speech
killer
bot.
followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
What is his voice?
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Alright, we got this on lock.
This is starting to sound like a real trial.
I already know. Kitchen knife's out. Boom.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on her.
No, it's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon. Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, and it's waiting for us to find it. Because I know heck well, I'm not the killer. Okay. It's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Oh my god. You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. This is stressful.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night. All the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back in the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Oh.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh.
And more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Yay.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Whoa.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means, we have airtight alibis.
Nice.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
Oh, yeah!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why are you just
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh. Funko Pop.
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Okay, so the person who took the knife from the Monokuma.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Bruh!
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
On. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
They switched
bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
The first Hangman's game is about to begin. What is that? The Hangman's game will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim. What? Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. What is this? It's a it's hair. It's just hair.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Please!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Since notice anything at first, but is that the key point here? I want to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Why not? These don't take that long. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which. Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh god.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Okay, we did it.
The girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. They didn't know that the door couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime, they didn't know the crime took place in a room. I think that's right.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Good.
Say what?
Well,
good that
to
I'm
be
right.
more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Then who did do it?
I'm
Let's
sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Yay.
Oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Oh, frick! What?
I got it!
Please say what I'm
Sayaka
thinking.
was already scared, remember?
Yes,
That's
thank
why
you.
she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? But there's nobody that could have got in without them opening it, so...
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Whoa! Put the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh,
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very
Not
well
really.
then. Pay attention.
Oh, I hate her. Oh, honestly.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Oh, okay.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see.
It's
So
the next
if
one.
someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that
No, it's wrong.
I don't.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I wanted to talk to you about just as too. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room,
She
okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still
so
don't know who it is, you
stupid.
goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Just because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death is what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Are you getting used to these? Yeah? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. You have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage from your influence gauge. You can press the L1 button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the L button to cycle through each bullet, or you can hold down the L button and use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, the logic difficulty is set to kind. Fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No! Oh, it's so fast.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong.
This is so stressful.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Oh no. So she never used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of your body have to touch it?
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
I never looked in the laundry room.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she had escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
There's a certain regulation that talks about what happens. What happens when the water goes off.
I got According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
What?
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Oh
Now
no.
you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
That's why she switched rooms.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
It's probably the shy girl.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So, that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Oh my
She
God.
launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask...
Oh, come on.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Shoot!
No! No! There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it.
I got it! Her left in... That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist
Duh.
during the fight.
Oh my gosh,
so she'd
I
have
forgot
to use
all
her
about
left
that.
hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But what the heck do those numbers
The other reason I'm not reading chat is because you're trying to give me answers, right?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Leon.
You're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little brain cells are really getting excited now.
What?
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Who is Leon? I forgot. It's Leon.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Really? Is it who? No! Is it really him?
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
No!
L-E-O-N.
This is like the only other character I liked.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Oh. That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Well,
if you're
get
not
used
the
to
killer,
it.
then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Okay, they want the arm. Where is it?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Oh,
Are you
God.
finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
What it means the button of shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to and let the pair why it's useful. when it was disposed of, where it was disposed of, how it was disposed of. Oh no. When? How? Okay.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
There's another way to use incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's what proves that we want to be a killer. What? There's another way?
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong.
He threw the ball? He threw the ball.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
So you have to use the glass ball in a certain way. Just to throw it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator.
And he's a baseball player. Easy class.
And then through a gap in the gate.
He's a baseball player. He's a baseball player. Oh my god.
So it was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
You'd have to
Could someone really...
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The killer is a baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Oh, this turned
Say
around
what you
so
want,
quickly.
Leon, but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
It's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Why not? Every case has one less element to bring the class trial to the end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, we'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the Friday Truth panels. If you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, holy cow, you got a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, it's on manga, so it's right to left. And I have 20 minutes? Let's go. We have to use all of them. So put that there. Her with the knife. Hits the knife. She dies. Wait, hold up. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, dear. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. What is this? Okay. Let's start at the start. Walked in. Okay. Ah, frick. Oh man. This is tough. Alright, I'm messing up something. Oh, okay, so one of them repeats. I got it all, right? Because this one's already in one of the frames, so it's wrong.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay, here we go.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
There's the theme.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Nice.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
Jesus, when you put it like that.
The killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Let's go!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
Oh, another one. Your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle. The BGB. The BGB, you won't destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. What? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as move across the screen and reach the center. Press the X button to lock onto an opponent's statement. This statement you've locked on to with the triangle button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Oh god. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the triangle button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. You shoot their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you fail. Oh, I'm having fun, but I'm very stressed.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you!
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It's the toolkit. The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Oh, this is it?
You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
Oh, this is it? This is all you do?
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof.
What? How did they lose? Are you kidding me? I went through all of that and I lost to something that I've never seen?
Is this... I refuse to give up yet!
When the killer removed the screws instead,
I refuse to accept.
It said you gotta press X?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. Where's your proof?
This should prove it. The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
I don't know about that.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
and let me say this right now, I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh, he's dead. Is that good? Oh my god. Got an achievement.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
You son of a bitch! I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. So if what we came up with really is the truth, that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind? It's all because of that video. Even if I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. One thing that was more important to her than anything else was her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them? Sayaka? Did whatever it took to reach that dream. I meant even some things that weren't so pleasant. That's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Yeah, I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault.
Sayaka being forced to do something like that.
All of it. Everything. It's already 2:40. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment.
Yes, indeed.
Since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the Blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
That's it.
That's it.
Is that okay?
Was it self-defense when you forced your way into the bathroom? Did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After you shut yourself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. You came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her? Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he's so guilty. killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. It's not even how to say her name. Because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world.
Oh my gosh, we're getting to the deep stuff here.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Oh my god.
Hey, come on now.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh my gosh, those screams. Oh. Oh no. The 1,000 blows. Oh. Jeez.
Extreme!
I can't take it.
Well?
All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
What the heck?
Secret society type of guy.
What?
Secret society type of bear.
Well,
Hey,
What? Put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Shit.
If you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. More than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You are to blame. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
Hey,
Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Uh-oh. It's all some game show. He was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. It wasn't long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared of being alone.
Just a second. Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? Surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trials started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I felt like such a fool, having such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why she lay dying. She was thinking of you. Huh? Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
her final thought was how she could protect you.
So...
the last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. I thought she left it out of spite, honestly. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's what I'm thinking of. I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
she wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. I could never do that. And I carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. I have high expectations for you. She revealed the smallest smile. Hey. I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? I'm psychic!
What?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. And there we have it, folks. First chapter is done, and we are down to 12 students. Jeez. To be continued. Man. The despair bat. I'm gonna keep the trials on separate saves. Alright, that's all we're doing. Once again, thank you all for watching. A really great stream. If I don't know what else I'd stream if I do stream this week. I've been working on a video for next Monday. I might not stream, but if I do, I'll be streaming this game. It seems like 2 streams per chapter is a pretty good pace. It's a very long game, but it's very narratively driven, so I understand. There is a lot to digest. This game is really, really something. The trials were... like half of it was tutorials. I didn't really know what to do. They explain it in this kind of like, I don't know, like haphazard sort of way. It's kind of lame, if I'm gonna be honest. Just making sure you can hear me. I guess it's fine, but Yep, well, we'll see how the next trial goes when we get to it, however long that might be. Still, that was really fun. That was very immersive, very nice. Three of them died. That's rough. Also, when he was like, oh man, I'll remember him forever, he completely forgot about Funko Pop. Rest in peace, Funko Pop. That's all for now, once again. And okay, I'm being serious. Goodbye.